Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, February 24th. Hope your day is getting off to a great start. So, big picture weather-wise, the winds of change have arrived. You can hear them or feel them out there this morning. Winds will be out of the southwest today. Going to be a little bit gusty this afternoon, giving us some elevated fire weather conditions. However, a much better setup in terms of above average temperatures for the next few days. But I am tracking a pretty significant change for this weekend that may bring some precipitation with it. So that is the big picture. Here are the details this morning. We're starting off at about 32 degrees up towards Kansas City, 34 to 36 down here through west central Missouri. However, you guys can see it lighting up on your screen right now. We do have a red flag warning. This is not unexpected at all. This is going to take place from 11 a.m. this morning down till 7 p.m. tonight. Fire weather conditions just being met all over the region. But I think it's the relative humidity values that have dipped just low enough, a little bit more to the south, that this is going to pick up Lamar, Stockton, south of Eldo, over towards Hermitage and Lynn Creek, and points to the south covering Springfield. So again, another day to be vigilant about things that may spark a fire, and absolutely not a good day for outdoor burning. This is really true for the rest of the area as well. I'll go ahead and show you that data here in just a second. Today's weather is brought to you by Mullinax Funeral Home and Cremation Service. Give us a call anytime that you have questions. We have lots of experience at Mullinax Funeral Home. Can answer your questions, give you peace of mind at times when you need it the most. MullinaxFuneralHome.com or 660-679-0009. So let's talk about the setup for today just a little bit. I'm looking at wind gusts picking up a little bit stronger. They're already going outside, but here we are at about between 9 and 10. By 11, by noon today, yeah, we're seeing some pretty significant wind gusts. Could get up to around 39 miles per hour up in Kansas City. Above 40 mile per hour gusts possible all through west central Missouri here. A little bit less so for you all in east central Kansas today. So relative humidity, this is what I was talking about, below 25%, starts to give us criteria for those bulletins that we saw. So it does start to dip down at some points below that. A little bit more toward the south today, but all over it is low enough. Today's a day to be worried about fire weather concerns this afternoon. Once again, hot, warmer, dry, and windy anyway. Don't know about hot, but definitely warmer than what we have been seeing for sure. High temperatures today, though. So, again, southwesterly winds going to pick us up out of the near freezing temps we have right now. Should see about 61 up towards Kansas City, so getting a little warmer the further west that you go. 67 out in east central Kansas today. Going to see 70s out through the rest of Kansas today. That's pretty awesome. But west central Missouri, we're going to pick up about 60 degrees for a high temperature today. So we've been talking about some precipitation tomorrow night. So yeah, this is Wednesday night over into Thursday. This is nothing to worry about for our area. Storm Prediction Center actually has out the general thunderstorm for our area for tomorrow, but these will not do much in terms of precipitation. May hear a few thunder boomers. I think it's really going to be more over on the Kansas side Wednesday night going over into Thursday. Little system sneaks through. A little bit of a wintry mix getting started up here in extreme northeastern Missouri. But for the rest of us, just a very brief, pretty inconsequential rain event. Here are ensemble data representing precipitation totals just from tomorrow night. Don't even crack the 1/10 of an inch mark in a lot of areas. Yeah, this just continues to shift off further to the east and the southeast. So here's what I'm watching for the weekend. We have a high pressure system moving across the Great Lakes, setting up this shortwave system. Look at this little shortwave energy that develops right here. Yeah, so this is going to be Sunday. A lot of uncertainty left to go on this, but this is going to evolve through the day Sunday. So here's what I'm watching. This is what I want to show you right now. Getting started on Sunday, going over Sunday night into Monday, that shortwave does gather some precipitation. So right now, the latest runs of the data, keep in mind, this is Tuesday, and we're talking about almost a week away. So we got tons of time to go on this. Showing a rain event really through most of Missouri with a transition to more of a wintry mix further north. However, If I go over here and look at how the models have trended overnight, they're really struggling to figure out where this cold boundary is going to set up. And so there's definitely some uncertainty. You can see a couple of model runs ago, a wintry mix sagged further south. And yeah, further south even still. So struggling to figure out how this will work with this massive high pressure system sliding across the Great Lakes. Where exactly this boundary will be determines a rain event, but I don't think it's out of the question at all to see a wintry mix in the area Sunday night headed over into Monday morning. So we will continue to monitor that situation, just kind of giving you a heads up. Way too early to talk specifics about that. Hopefully a rain event. But again, wintry mix, not out of the question. So if you got plans for Sunday into Monday, you may want to keep it tuned to this, and we'll check that out even further as the data gets us closer. So here's your 10-day temperature. Like I say, we're back above average. There's actually a little cold front that works its way through, cooling things off for Wednesday. You're barely going to notice. Friday and Saturday looking awesome. Here is that big system working its way through. Definitely going to drop temperatures. We'll keep an eye on precipitation, like I said, but Sunday morning starting off below freezing once again. That'll be the first time in almost a week that we will see that, and it's going to be a slow climb back out of there. So 44, 49, 53 maybe starting off next week. So big change arriving for the weekend, and we will keep an eye on that. So that's what I got for you today. Hope everybody has an awesome Tuesday. We'll keep an eye on things, and I'll be talking to you later.